Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
A great matchup here in the Northeast. We know about the New York-Boston rivalries in other sports, and this one just as heated. It goes back all the way to the AFL days in the 60s. Plus, you might recall it was a Jets-Patriots game in 01 that introduced Tom Brady to the NFL world as he took over for an injured Drew Bledsoe. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. It was Quincy Williams with a tight coverage there.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Nick Folk for the point after.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Patriots 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground with a tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
The Patriots at 4-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Open man, the tight end Henry. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. That's good for 28 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing here is May. Gets this complete to Butte.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 9-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Fields, 65 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Sheds off the tackle.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a razzle-dazzle not going to work out. Well, they're just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll throw with May. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, it's Henderson.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's May. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
Their own 13-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of
and as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go to make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
A gain of 7 and a Jets first down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. EQ. All right.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
On the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Fields. Johnson's got it complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Jets first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Monday.
First down, New York.
Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
On play action, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
We're going to throw May. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. To the air, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are back within a score. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
The extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
319, like that. Go.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Fields on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Patriots 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 29-yard
New
line.
England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now an option play on second down. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Now Fields going to run. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 330.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 3:19, go.
Out of the gun, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Gibson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kyle Williams,
his first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Patriots are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. There he goes again. He may go.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Full connects on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Back to throw, Fields. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good...
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Patriots get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know who we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Fields now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields. That's going to be caught by Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. And Brown's got it. He's got a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and good by Folk. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a toss to Henderson, headed right. Takes this to the 27, given 4 yards.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. inside the 20.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Jets touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Able to slither by. Oh, a dangerous return man showing here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
May going to bat this one forward. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, May with it. That is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, up big with still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Fields.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Marquise Brown with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jets get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jets 63, Patriots 28.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over first and 10. At their own
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception